One man would hold it up against the wall like this. Another man stand on the outside swinging a 16-pound sledgehammer. Hit the end of this, turn it 1/4 of an inch. 6 to 12 inches per day, depending on if you're going through hard rock or soft rock. Try that for 8 hours a day or 40 hours a week one time. Around 1900, this was introduced into the mine. It's a water liner drill, powered by compressed air, invented by Frank Liner. It could do the work of a dozen men. Drilling 13 holes, 4 feet deep, of course, went much quicker, was also much easier on the miners physically. But there were a few problems associated with this machine. Once they got into large areas, several of these would be running at the same time. There was no hearing protection, miners were going deaf. Another problem, anytime you drill through rock, it creates dust. There were no respirators. The miners would breathe this dust in, coming down with a disease called black lung. There was no cure. Black lung is also associated with gold mines and coal mines. The man who invented it came up with the idea. He hollowed out the center of this. He forced water into the hole along with the compressed air. Dust problem was solved immediately. Next problem. There were no pumps for many, many years when this mine first went into operation. Several of these running in the same area at the same time. That's a lot of water running into the hole, down the wall, onto the floor where the miner would spend his shift. At the end of his day when he walked out of here, he could possibly be walking in water as much as 6 inches deep. Now during their shift, if they hit an underground stream, and it did happen, knee deep. If they hit a big enough underground stream, and it did happen, waist deep. The temperature down here stays between 38 and 44 degrees. Of course, they were coming down with dying from pneumonia. Pay scale for this machine, 15 cents per hour.
Let me guess. The solution was the dynamite heater?
Right. They used that to keep the dynamite warm overnight.
Yeah, so it would not be flooded but the water liner drill would keep it so the dust would make the black lung syndrome. Yeah, that's
We just
it.
covered 8 things in one question.
Yeah. I am a lot with questions.
You're allowed to ask all the questions you want. Are there any more questions?
Not yet.
Oh,